Don't make a single move without knowing what the next five are gonna be.
The man without the plan is the dead man in the room.
You haven't moved Dahlia. We don't want other dealers knowing about this.
Yours will never be the face my son's going to wake up to.
Now that the Serbs know where you at, you gotta get out of Chicago.
This is all I know. You know any other life?
In this game, there's the suckers that walk into the buzzsaw, and the motherfuckers holding it.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now tonight we're going to be talking about Power Book 4, Season 1, Episode 5. This is my quick thoughts. Early impressions of tonight's episode. You guys let me know down below, how did you feel about Episode 5 after watching it? And as I told you guys, man, this episode was expected to be fire, and that's exactly what we got. Now, if you follow Power, if you're a Power OG fan, you already know Episode 5 is usually one of those episodes that has a major drastic change. We saw that in tonight's episode, and it's going to build to the second half of this season. Finally, Tommy was able to have that connection with CBI, Vic Flynn, and of course, having Jenard a part of the whole game plan was crucial. Regardless of if we don't like Jenard or not, he was the person that stepped up to the plate in this episode. And man, I gotta give him his props, because I already told y'all I did not want Liliana dying. I told you guys before in the past, I believe she's one of those characters that stepped up to the plate this season, and she was a big surprise factor. Now, I told you guys in the last episode, the way that Jenard was looking at Liliana when he touched her scar and he gave her that little kiss, you can see something there. This dude has feelings for her. I truly believe that. A lot of people thought it was a joke, but y'all saw in this episode, he decided to say, you know what? I'm going to save this girl. I'm definitely going to save her, and I think it will be some type of connection between the two down the line. But Jenard stepped up to the plate and was able to save her from the Serbians. Tommy's whole game plan was great. You know what I'm saying? It was great. He said, you know what? We got to team up and go head on with the Serbians and eliminate them. And everything was going good. I think everything would have been cool up until, of course, Liliana decided to take some product, get high, and said, you know what? I'm leaving. Tommy told her, look, just stay here. And even before that, he was like, look, you can go ahead and just go. Tommy really wanted to save Liliana and to protect her. He knew it was going to be a high risk by having her around, and he did not want her going out. So it goes to show you that Tommy, he is still built off that love character trait. This is what Courtney Kemp has said time and time again. Tommy is built off love, and he does have that love for her in the sense of, I want to save her. I understand what she has done. We do have history with each other. The things that she was telling Tommy, it actually makes sense. And Tommy knew it. You know what I'm saying? He knew this, and he understands, and he can relate to Liliana so much, because this drug game, it is all he knows. This is why she continued to repeat that line, because Tommy has said the same thing in the past. He has said, this is all I know. This is what I'm good at, right? So he definitely understands. But I'm just happy that your girl was able to make it, that the bullet went straight through, and she was good. I was like, man, ain't no way she gonna survive this. When they got her once again, I'm looking like, yeah, it's over for her. It's just no way. But when Tommy was looking for help and Jenard had that look in his eyes, I'm looking like, okay, I know what Jenard about to do. He's definitely going to try to, of course, step in. He was looking at his brother before he did it, and then he went out and he said, you know what? I'm going to try to save the day, which he did. Like I said, this episode, in my opinion, was fire, man. It was a great episode. We got all the action that the fans have been asking for. Of course, a lot of fans believe that Power Book 4 Force will have a lot of action. Well, you got it in this episode. Now, my quick thoughts, earlier impressions on your boy Walter Flynn. We knew he was going to be on one this episode based off what we saw in the trailers, based off what we saw in these exclusive clips. We knew he was going to try to control everything. And Paulie is trying to tell him, like, look, your kids, they're going to go out there and do what they want to do, especially if love is involved. They're going to do what they want to do. Yes, he did. Rick James smack his son Vic. Vic told him, look, I ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying? You talk about, I want an Irish girl. How did that turn out with you and Moms? It didn't turn out well. And Walter was very pissed off. But he doesn't want Vic being with her. And as I told you guys, Claudia is more like her father than Vic is, as she went in and she tried the same attempt, but she wanted to pay Gloria off. Now, do you guys believe that Gloria is going to take the bait? At the end of the episode, you can see her looking at that paper. She was looking like, man, this is probably going to be a good move. I mean, we're going to find out down the line. Now, speaking of Claudia, my quick thoughts, early impressions on her. I told you guys this last week that she's useless now. You know what I'm saying? They got the cook. She's useless. And she's running her mouth because she wants to control things. She doesn't like how Claudia has been talking to her. And you already know she's going to make those threats on just leaving and working with some other dealers. Claudia has been trying to tell her, look, we don't tell nobody about this. And we know she ain't about to go for that. She is not about to go for that at all. So, of course, when she made those threats to Claudia, she had to take her out. So that's done for, right? We're seeing just how dark and evil Claudia can really be. She is very, very dangerous. As Gloria said, she's worse than her father. You know what I'm saying? She is worse. So we're going to see down the line. But the move with Tommy and Claudia is a 60-40 split. And we know in this episode, your girl Liliana, she is trying to match the cut that they have with this new product. Tommy was on it. He was on it. He's like, look, man, we need to continue to follow whatever she is doing. And we need to find out exactly what is in this product. So that way we don't have to depend on Claudia, down the line. So we're going to see how that's all going to play out down the road. In the episode, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Claudia and Tommy, that connection that I've been talking about. The two had that kiss. The first kiss was, of course, the testing of the new product, and that chemistry, that crazy chemistry is there. Tommy and Claudia is a crazy mix, y'all. You already know what I'm talking about. Tommy likes those crazy girls, and this girl right here is very, very dangerous. And Liliana told him, like, you liked it, didn't you? You know what I'm saying? You liked that kiss, didn't you? And Tommy did. As I told you guys, man, the whole Claudia and Tommy storyline is going to continue to build up. And I got a feeling down the line, the two most likely going to end up hooking up, man. I got a feeling your boy Tommy is going to clap those cheeks down the line. But the whole Serbian thing is not over yet. Of course, once Janara came in there and started spraying up the spot, the Serbian boss was able to get up out of there. So they're going to continue to have this whole Serbian thing for the remainder of the season, in my opinion. And it's just crazy because now you still have to worry about the Serbians popping back up and creating issues for Tommy Egan. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions of some of the bodies that got dropped off. Now, Elijah, played by Jeremiah, man, he had to go, y'all. We knew, at least I knew, just based off his conversations, how he was talking, that he wasn't going to last long. The crazy part about his character was the things that he was telling Jannard was actually true. Like, look, do you really want to go up against your brother? You got to think twice about doing that. That's a major task, right? And he even told him he's an old head. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't want to do that. And in the episode, he told him, like, look, man, how about you just start your own organization or whatever? That way you ain't even got to deal with your brother and y'all ain't got to be going back and forth or whatever. I mean, he gave him some good options, but we know Jannard, he ain't going to go for that. Jannard wants to do things the way he wants to do things, and he believes that he built up this organization. He kept them relevant, so he's not going to just walk away, which is understandable, but still, you know what I'm saying? I believe Elijah did have some good advice for Jannard. He's not here anymore, and y'all know Jannard was feeling some type of way about that. Your boy Simon, he ended up getting taken out as well. He was getting too happy after, you know what I'm saying, that whole, shootout with the Serbians. The dude got popped instantly. And Vic, he was in his feelings. He's like, man, my boy Simon ain't here no more. But hey, this is the life. You know what I'm saying? People got to go. They got to get dropped off. Overall, man, this episode was flat out fire. It was a lot of build up, and they definitely delivered in this episode. And this episode also created all types of new storylines that's going to come down the line. The whole JPD Mac, Tommy Egan, family secrets type storyline, they're going to continue to still build up on it. I was hoping we'll get a little bit more in this episode. We really didn't get too much about the whole JP thing like that. We just saw him briefly, him looking over pictures and stuff like that of Tommy when it was younger, and he mentioned his name, which they will talk about in the next episode. We know in the episode 6 trailer, Tommy will finally tell JP that he's a drug dealer. But hopefully we get a little bit more insight on this whole D-Mac thing. It seems like they're going to save that for the ending of the season. So it is what it is. I know a lot of people want to see more of it, but I guess we got to continue to wait. But you guys let me know, man. What were your quick thoughts, early impressions on episode 5? Did it live up to the hype to you guys? In my opinion, based off power history of episode 5's, I definitely believe it lived up to the hype. And as I continue to tell you guys, these episodes are definitely shorter than we're used to. Guys, all you gotta do is go and watch the episode from, or I guess after the intro, full episode up to the end. It's definitely shorter. We're not even getting 50 minutes. I believe it's around the 45 minutes. I mean, it just depends on, each week. They range between 45, 48 minutes. I mean, some, I swear it was like 44, 43. It just depends or whatever, but hopefully we get a longer season finale or at least second half. But to all the fans have been saying that, man, are these episodes shorter? Yes, they're definitely shorter, but I guess we got to deal with it. Now, I will be dropping the full recap for you guys later on in the day tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And as I told you, you guys let me know, how did you feel about episode 5? As I told you, we saw a lot of different things. Tommy working with CBI. We know CBI is getting a 34% split. And of course, him working with Vic Flynn is going to be a crazy relationship with all of them. At the same time, we know Claudia, she is working with him as well. So I cannot wait to see how it all is going to play out. I got a feeling everybody is not going to do what they need to do as far as this whole partnership. We already know it's always going to be problems when people work together. And based on what we've been seeing in the show so far, I got a feeling we're going to continue to see those problems down the line. But we going to see, man. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.